And hello, everyone. Welcome to a special Thursday night edition, almost like an old school game, of the Longshots, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm, of course, your handsome redhead, Colt Sebastian Taylor. Lots going on tonight. One possible permakill, maybe entire party death, and boy howdy, it's a mess. It's just a mess. But before we get into the preview and whatnot, throwing over to the DM who never drops a stinky BM. It's my pal, Mr. Silent Buck.
I think I appreciate that one. It took me a minute to decide whether or not that was a good thing. I'm going to take that as a good thing. Well, guys, last week was a tough one to end on.
Mistakes were made.
I know that usually I ask, hey, how are we doing? How are we feeling?
Dead.
But this time, when I go to ask you this,
you could be okay. You could be okay.
How are we feeling this week?
Literally crying.
Nervous.
Well, has anyone ever seen the movie Groundhog Day with Bill Murray?
Love it.
There's one where the car goes off the cliff and he crashes and the cameraman goes, he can still be okay. And the car explodes. He goes, well, probably not now. That's how I feel. Like, oh, Meow could be okay. Check stat block. Oh, well, probably not now.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think now would be an appropriate time to catch us back up to why everything was so sad last week. Colt, bring us in.
Last week on the Longshots Dungeons and Dragons, it was part 2 of Survivor, a well thought out series of puzzles and games worked on diligently by Silent Buck for weeks. However, the Longshots did some shenanigans, some negotiations, and upset Jeff Sphinx and got ejected from the pyramid way ahead of schedule without any prizes or a long rest. And boy howdy, it was time to go see Alien's dad without a long rest whatsoever. So, fortunately, Ezekiel is a bit of the arrogant type, so his fleet was scattered and he was by himself waiting for Silver to return with the Longshots. And guess what? The Longshots returned, and a battle ensued. And boy howdy, the Mr. Alien's dad had picked up a few new tricks since last time we saw him. Became a nightmare, had some area effect doohickeys, and had his eye on Meow and also Colt. Did not like either one of them, and battle ensued. In the course of said battle, Meow fell, and it seems like he ain't coming back. That's right. Looks like there's some extra abilities here. If you die by the hands of Ezekiel, well, that's the ball game. So hopefully no one invested in hundreds of dollars of character art last week, because the battle continues. Who will survive? Will the Longshots be a completely different group next week? And, maybe we should make some better decisions this week. Find out that and more on this week's very special, solemn Longshots Dungeons and Dragons.
Woo! If I spent all my money on that freaking character art and if I die,
Uh-huh.
I will be so mad. Oh my god. It's okay, I'll be fine.
You see, folks, this is why it's a good idea to take drawing classes yourself so you can do your own character
No,
art.
literally,
then...
I try. I'm not as good as I want to be.
No, that's not a dig. That's just saying,
I know,
doesn't
but
that
I
make you wish you
take
could
this
draw?
one anyways.
So,
Meow has character art. It was posted on the stream last week. So does Rue.
Oh my gosh, is that... he's talking about
that's
the muscle drawing
the stick figures, yeah. Muscle Beach.
Oh no.
Muscle Beach.
So we're going to go right into it.
So silly.
Ezekiel has taken one last 15-foot reach swipe at a paralyzed Meow. With his dying breath, he said nothing.
Of course. There's
one thing you know for sure, high perception or not. Meow's dead. What are you doing?
Colt will see that and sort of just tilt his head down, grip his sword tighter, and I mean, he's ready to go.
All right.
Elian's in denial.
So then, yeah, you are first up.
Okay, so as I remember, I have advantage from a silvery barbs, and Colt's still flying in the air, wings flapping. Hopefully I have the music. I don't know my levels on my end because it's very deceptive. Like it seems like music's loud on my end, but like not loud on the stream layer. So please let me know and whatnot. Anyways, Colt still flying there, wings flapping. Will make will yell out Ezekiel's name in Elvish, in a dialect he's very familiar with, and make a stab with his rapier using oh gosh, I guess he would booming blade the shit out of him. Okay,
All right.
so rapier 22.
Yep. Absolutely.
All right. Okay.
One nice slice.
Okay, so that would be max damage, 15 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Along with sneak, which is 29 additional points.
Mm-hmm.
And with ye old boomin' the blade. Come on, you bastard. 8 additional points. So
You definitely felt that one recoils a bit and kind of locking eyes. That name might have meant something to him, that dialect.
Colt will say, I'm no in Elvish. I'm no hero, Ezekiel. I'm just a survivor. And then, oh gosh, looking at Amatrine and where Elian is and where Val is, I think Colt would probably put him. Why can't I select my guy?
Because I locked you in the air. There you go.
Oh, okay. Well, so, pretend I'm still in the air. But Colt will probably shift. He will shift to here, daring him to move away.
Okay. You will be starting your turn in there, though.
Yes.
I will need a Constitution save.
Yes. That is a 16.
All right. That is going to end up being a fail for 21 necrotic, half for you, so 10.
Okay. That's it.
That's it.
He's got thunder damage, or the booming blades just going all around him.
Rue, unknown to the rest of the folks, you were indeed here, along with the Longshots for the trade-off with Silver. You've been in the back line. You're about 35 plus feet from a rather tall Ezekiel Yesenia with kind of looks like a Titan from Attack on Titan, just gross. What are you doing?
Is there anything there I could be like in a shadow? Am I kind of like back up against a wall or a boulder or anything of that sort?
The darkest point of the arena could probably, I would say, be a little further back then. You'd be looking more towards the 60-foot range. That's
okay,
cool.
That's fine. Yeah, just move me to wherever I need to be
Mm-hmm.
in a shadow so I'm invisible. And I'll like make a half step out of the shadow and yell up at Colt, "Don't worry, buddy, I got this!" And then step back into the shadow so I'm invisible again. And I'm gonna take out my longbow and try to make a shot.
All right.
So that would be a 19.
It hits. Your arrow strikes just as he whips around to face Colt.
Okay, so I'll do first round of damage. So that would be 7 damage, but my first round of combat, I get to do Dread Ambusher, so I get another attack. I'm gonna do the same thing again. And that would be a 30.
30 to hit. Yep, that'll definitely hit.
And that is going to be another 11 damage. And on that hit, I also do an extra 1d8 of damage. So let me roll for the extra damage.
And what kind of extra damage is it? Is it
I
just
think
flat
it's,
or?
it's just whatever the weapon's damage
Gotcha.
type is, so piercing.
Cool.
So that would be another 4 of damage. And then I'm going to go ahead and favored foe him. So that would be an extra 1d6 of the same kind of damage. So that's another 5 damage. And then I'm going to Hunter's Mark. Let me see if that does anything the first time. Okay, so I have to do a weapon attack for it to do anything, so I'll go ahead and action surge.
Ooh.
For
Damn.
another hit.
Damn.
Yeah, that'll be a 26. So that will be another 11 damage plus the Hunter's Mark damage. And that's only 1 damage. And
Okay.
then I think that'll do it.
It will, because as that arrow swings and hits him, we'll say right in the neck as he turns, he slumps to the ground. He's down.
Shit, there's no way.
Third form?
So, is that all you could do, you said?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, it's his turn. He's gonna have to make a death save.
Oh my god.
Meow almost made it.
Ain't that
Holy
bitch.
shit. There's no way that he's. That was too easy. Like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, I know Meow died, but, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Elian, your turn. After you is Ametrine, then Vel, and then back to the top.
well, I mean, like,
Use Black Razor. Wait, you have Black Razor?
I don't know.
Don't use Black Razor.
I'm not using Black Razor. I'm not making that same mistake again, guys.
Jesus Christ, do not.
I don't have Black Razor.
Sorry.
Calm down. It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry, I was.
Well, I mean, you could technically pick it up
Okay.
off my dead body,
No,
but
I'm good.
but don't.
I was
Ah.
just Nathan. Plus, you'd have to attune to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, you'd also die.
So
So
there
she-
is also a Victor gives a hint redemption in chat. I was trying to find a good spot for
A what?
introducing that. Points were redeemed
Oh,
for
Victor
Victor to give
gives
a
a
hint about. So it's kind of vague, so you can have your hint be about anything, or you can think on it, but just so you know it's there. We'll have you say whole session to keep it and use it whenever you want.
For who?
For anyone.
Anybody?
Anyone.
Okay, that's what I thought. So he's down.
He's down. Yeah, he's rolling death saves. He's
Oh my
not
God.
conscious, but he's still breathing.
Do it.
Okay, I feel like okay. So yeah. So this is how this timing is a little too good for me. Like it's too perfect. I don't understand. Okay, so he's gonna walk over to him.
Yep.
Oh, and then fall over. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, he's gonna walk over to him, and
I'm gonna put him back, but I need that dang 30-foot radius gone. Thank you. Shoo.
he's just gonna kind of look at him for a little bit. He's definitely thinking to himself, not really wanting to say anything out loud. And then he's gonna witch bolt him.
Okay.
Also, I still have concentration on witch bolt from last.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So then, just you're gonna zap his ass. All
Yeah.
right. Well, roll damage.
So because it's is that technically crit damage or no?
Well, so that is attacks within 5 feet, I believe, just for unconscious and or the one that I'm looking for. Give me 1 second.
Yeah,
There's
go for it.
something about
Well, it's not.
one of these is melee attacks. The other one, so yeah, unconscious is just attacks within 5 feet or critical hits. Sure,
Okay, so no.
sure,
So yes.
sure. It's an attack within 5 feet.
I don't know, man. This seems so suspicious. Okay.
Like, Colt
Alright.
would say, you don't have to do this if you don't want to.
No, he wants to. He
All
would
right.
have done it. He would do it like while Colt is saying that. Like Colt's about to go like, you don't have to. Oh, okay.
I think Colt will give a
75 damage.
approving brotherly smile.
Yeah, 75 damage.
Oof.
Brilliant. 75.
Yes.
Ouch. Yeah,
Bro.
that hurts.
Oh no, man. I have to open your camera. Hang on, I don't have it open.
All right, is that all you can do?
Let me just take a quick look.
This is very sus.
I know, right? Like, I don't think this is gonna. I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can do anything else, because that was the last spell slot I have, and I don't really have any bonus actions to do. And I'm not gonna transform it into necrotic damage. That's stupid.
Maybe you should back up.
Yeah, what if he explodes?
Yeah.
I mean, I do have 150. Stop laughing! Yeah, okay. So maybe I will back up. Maybe
Yeah.
I will.
Do
Hang
it.
on, I'm getting silence camera up.
Do it, brother.
What if he explodes? It's a wonderful
No,
question.
I
love-
also thought
I love
that. I
that.
just didn't.
What if he explodes?
Yeah, okay. So he's just gonna back up like a little bit. I do have 153 HP plus 20, so I'm not too worried. So I'm staying like pretty much right there. Sure, yeah, that works.
I need squares, man.
Yeah, all good.
All right. Ametrine. Ezekiel Yesenia has fallen, has taken another zap of lightning. What do you do?
I'm gonna attempt to cast Revivify on Meow.
Okay. The spell components will be consumed in the casting of the spell, but the
one damage.
spell will not work. You can, having done this before, you can kind of sense that the soul could not be led back to the body. Now, that could mean that his soul is trapped somewhere. That could mean that his soul was destroyed. You're not quite sure.
Do I sense it anywhere? Like, is it
No.
not? Is it like destroyed, or is it just?
Yeah, you get the sense that you are unable to bring him back. At the very least with that spell, but you get the sense that his spirit cannot be led back to the body.
Okay. I'll just send a quick prayer to my family and ask them to make sure that he's safe. And I'm going to stay next to him.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Vel?
Val looks really angry, and just kind of screams a bit, and let me just double check this. It's a 10 feet. If I do a spell that has a 10 feet area, will anyone get hit if I direct it on him?
Well, so let's see. Let's
Sorry,
take a
I'm
look
not.
at the 10-foot
I'm just
area of
looking at
effect.
the Twitch to
No,
figure it
you're
out.
fine. Listen, when games come from America, or if you're playing a European game in America, when we start converting, imperial units to metric units, I can understand the basic confusion, and then you try to add a game board on top of it, so don't feel bad.
I would say
10-foot radius
yeah, I would say
would,
10
if you did
feet-
it dead center.
10 feet's roughly 3 meters.
You can always generally say If something is a 10-foot radius, you're going to catch everything in the squares around it. That being said, the only one who's going to get hit as it is now would be Colt.
I'm not going to do that then because I don't. I'm kind of stupid.
Now, that being said, can you target a point or can you target a creature? Because if you can target a point
within range.
Cool. So this is the part where you get to, as we say, cheese it. So, you could move the AoE over here where you're still going to catch him, but no one else. The difference between centering it on him or centering it on a point that includes him.
Okay, well, I'll do that then because I kind of thematically just want to cast Shatter. And Cal's screaming and alien, she just cast Shatter on him, which is a Constitution saving throw. Yeah. So that's a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
I do believe that while unconscious, you fail Strength and Dex. Yeah, but not Con. Got it. Well, very nice. Said 18?
Yeah.
That is a pass.
Takes half damage.
Okay.
So that's 32, so half of 32 would be, what, 16? I'm not great at maths.
Don't worry, me neither.
I'm sorry. I was reading some other stuff from Shatter and taking a look at things. What was the question again? Or rather, what were you trying to figure out?
Oh, just halving the damage. I rolled a 32 on the damage.
Yep, 16.
So yeah, he takes 16 damage.
D&D Beyond doesn't do negatives, so I'm keeping track of that on paper. Look at that. Congratulations. Okay. 16. Got it.
And
all right.
In bonus action, I'm going to, I guess, cast Mind Sliver. Just because I can't cast Eldritch Blast. Using it's not a bonus action, but I'm using my sorcery points to make it a bonus action. So it's an intelligence saving throw, DC 18.
Okay. Yeah, big fail.
So he, from that one, takes 11 psychic damage. And subtracts 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes from the end of my next turn, so I probably should have done that first, but, Val's a bit mad I'm not thinking properly. And then she's going to run 30 feet forward.
Okay.
Towards Meow.
Got it. And from here, once the casting of Shatter is complete, his bones and flesh just break apart, and there's this terrible wind that rushes up out of the corpse. Out of which...
Uh-oh.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason you were just letting us kill him.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this isn't... Something's wrong. Something's not... This is too easy. Too easy.
My watch asked me if I feel stressed at the moment. Yes. Yes, I do.
Oh, no, not another... Okay.
Pride. Fucking flaming skull bullshit.
Wait, is it just the Vecna stuff?
Is it his head?
So, from inside, a multicolored spectrum of flame wreaths around a magical image of a skull. So just imagine, if you will, an entire thing made of this multicolored flame. It doesn't have any actual bones, but this is what this hot air is coalesced into. Its eyes burn a deep crimson. And they're staring at Colt.
Oh, lovely.
Cool.
Oh, of course.
Cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, bro. Cool, bro. Cool.
All right. That's going to take us to the top of the order.
Okay. Am I within 5 feet of said skull? Or do I need to move up 5 feet?
You would need to move up 5 feet, and it is currently floating about 10 feet off the ground, having just
Okay.
been brought to you.
What do I want to do? Okay. I will sling off my red steel musket, bonus action steady aim, draw it up at the skull and say, "Motherfucker," and take a shot
Real.
Okay.
with advantage. Where am I? There I am. Bup. That is so fucking close. That's a 30 though.
It's gonna hit.
All right, so that is 14 points of piercing damage, along
Okay.
with 34 points of sneak attack, and
All right.
5 points of radiant damage. Because I am still a radiant being. I think I'm still 10 feet in the air also, so I'm level with said thing.
Mhm.
And that's it. I'm kaplam.
All right. Rue.
All right. So I'm going to cast a lightning arrow
Okay.
and
Neat.
hit the crossbow here. 17?
Let's double check. That is gonna miss.
Ooh, God
Tragic.
damn it.
Oh, that's real rough. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do then.
Where are you?
Hiding in a shadow.
Hiding
don't
in
worry
the
about
shadows.
Oh, you're somewhere on this board.
it. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Does Vel have her D4 somewhere around here? Doesn't she have a D4?
Oh,
she's gone.
I
Never
can
mind.
reaction. You mean the reaction I have?
Yeah, only if you want to. But
Yeah, I mean,
that
it's,
seems like it'd be a really
just
Give
to.
me an
sounds like a really hot
24.
hit.
I don't know if I
Yeah.
can once I know the result. Let me check.
Don't I have inspiration?
Most of the time, we do start with one,
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and burn that then.
and that'll give you advantage.
Do it.
Okay, yeah, 30. We're good, y'all. It's a
You-
30.
I couldn't do my better luck once we know the results. So
No,
Use-
that's fine.
Use it.
Okay,
Use the inspiration.
that is gonna hit, and that'll do 8 damage plus my favored foe on it, so that's an extra 1d6 plus the hunter's mark damage, so that's another 5, and hunter's mark is another 2 damage. And so I went ahead and cast a lightning arrow in my level 4 slot.
Oh,
So I think I need a save from you.
what can?
Oh no, it's just if it hits. Haha. So that is going to be 5d8 of lightning damage.
Ooh,
Wow.
Oh, only 16 though. That kind of sucked. But yeah, 16.
All right. Good deal. As each of your strikes thus far have hit against this writhing mess of flames and hatred, it seems harder to keep itself together, but the eyes burn even brighter.
Colt's going to taunt. Come on!
And as it does, it emits a blood-curdling howl, one name on its fiery lips. Just, Colt! Everybody make me Constitution saves with the
Ooh.
exception of Rue. You're outside 30 feet.
Ooh, I'm going to use inspiration on that one because I feel like this is an important roll. Okay,
18.
22.
I failed.
What's your roll?
I rolled a 2.
Ooh.
That'll do it.
Okay.
Very upset about Meow.
And then Rue, what'd you get?
I'm outside of the range. I didn't roll.
That's right. Sorry. I'm confused looking at the list and like, do I have everybody? I always
I'm
want to
in
make sure I
shadow.
have people
You exist.
before I reveal. Okay. Those of you that saved correctly, you are frightened unless you cannot be frightened. But those of you that are frightened,
We are immune to the frightened condition due to Hero's Feast.
perfect. But Ametrine, for failing, you are at 0 hit points.
Ooh, God damn it.
Holy shit.
Boy.
Oh my god.
Let's review frightened. None of you can be, but I
I
need
bet
to
you
know.
come back
Roll
alive,
check,
please.
roll
Oh my
check, roll
god.
check, roll check.
I have
Okay,
I
got
have
it.
a med kit.
Like
I don't-
stable at 0 hit points?
Rolling death saves at 0 hit
Oh my
points.
god. Okay.
Unless
have a
somebody
health kit.
stabilizes you.
I'll try my best. Or whoever's
Colt was
Hey.
supposed to be next.
Oh god.
Not after him. I mean, I come in before him, but
No, but you were supposed
Alright.
to be the next on the death list.
thanks,
I
This
say
is
that
like-
with love.
Guys. Oh my god.
boy. Oh boy.
It's easier
Getting
for me to bring
slaughtered.
you back than you to bring me back.
Yeah.
Boy.
Alright.
Guys, I knew this was
You know
this
what?
was,
Badger
like,
should have called in sick for work and fucking
Right.
be here.
Right? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
No, I'm
where's
not.
Theron when we need him?
Yeah,
Oh my
that
God.
motherfucker.
This is the paladin's dream right here.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna block him on Discord.
No, don't actually.
he is going to stay right where he's at, 10 foot off the ground, actually, as a matter of fact. Elian, your turn.
So I technically still have concentration on Witch Bolt, right? Or no?
For the purposes of targeting that, I'm going to go with no.
All good. Also,
That last attack, though, was pretty killer.
right? Wasn't it?
Do you have anything?
75 points.
Do you have anything to get Ametrine up?
Oh yeah. So okay, so I'm gonna hang on. Let me open tabletop real quick. Like I'm like switching between like 3 different screens. Okay. So I'm like literally right beside her. Okay, I'll scoot one over. And I have a healer's kit. So let me check about what that does.
Do you
I have 3.
Do you have any pushes of healing?
Let me look. I don't think so.
God, we got-
Do you have the healer's
No.
feet?
No,
Because I think the healer's kit just stabilizes me.
Yep.
but that would be better than anything, right?
I mean, I'd love to come back up to 1 hit HP, but
Right. So okay, because I have no other means of like I am not a healer whatsoever. So this is the only way that I can help you at all.
I mean, it's better than me rolling death saves.
Well, right. You can expend when
Or-
you have the key to stabilize a creature
or
that has
just-
0 hit points.
Or just go do 70 HP of damage to this dude.
So I could do that, but what if he still comes back and you're dead? I'd rather stabilize you
Up to you.
because I am. Without you, we barely have anybody. I don't think we have any really buddy that could heal like a lot, like a lot. Because Radagast is not here. So I think what I would do is I would. Meow just died, so Elion would probably want to help you out. So
I
Healer's
do have cure
kit.
wounds.
okay. When's
So-
when's your turn?
It's
before.
gonna be a minute until my turn again, but it is before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Do
bad Nick.
Alien, do it. Alien, do what you're gonna do.
Okay,
Don't
I'm
worry
gonna
about.
use. I'm gonna use the
what's going
healer's kit. Okay, so each healer's kit has 10 uses, right?
Yep.
All right, so I'll use the first usage of one healer's kit.
And instead of making a medicine check, you'll just use that instead. Ametrine, you're stable. Stable. No longer rolling death saves.
And you can use Cure Wounds to heal her a bit, because I don't have anything that could help her.
Yeah, I mean, I can cast it at 3rd level, and it does 3d8 plus 2.
Because the only thing that this healer's kit does, from what I'm reading, is... Yeah. Expend one use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points, and I think that's it. Like, I don't think I
Yeah,
can
if you have the
actually make-
healer's kit,
I
I
don't...
think if you have the healer's kit, you can give someone 1 HP.
Oh,
but,
HP. Yeah, I have no...
but
none of that. I got none of that. I'm a
Without-
damaged. Somebody
Oh,
just screamed.
you're fine. You're fine. You did good, Alien. You did
Okay.
good.
And then don't
Bonus
really-
action, destroy this guy.
I don't really have a bonus action, unless
You
and I didn't
you throw up your daggers.
I could do that as like a. Can I throw a dagger just as like a
Listen. Just so you know, it is official Longshots canon that yes, you can throw a dagger as a bonus action. However, that is not the rules. But you guys did it so much that I'm like, you know what?
It's kind of our trademark.
So
you guys
right?
just mean Alien.
It's better than running up and stabbing with the dagger.
yeah, at this level, a normal dagger, even if you did hit, is like sneezing on an enemy. It is completely okay to do so, but it's not very effective, to quote Pokemon.
Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, he's kind of like he's angry, so he's like he's trying to heal her, and then he's like he kind of like chucks it that way.
Okay.
Towards the flame. So 24 to hit.
Yep.
All right, and then 7 damage.
Wow. Yeah, for a dagger, I mean,
That's you.
not too shabby.
He's like he runs over to Ametrine and tries to like stabilize her, and what I imagine is that because for some reason there's a dagger in the healer's kit, so he'll go and he'll find a dagger in the healer's kit, and he's be like, "What the heck?" Chuck it behind him where the flame guy skull
The
is.
scalpel. The scalpel.
Yeah, go.
Yeah, the scalpel.
The scalpel.
Yeah.
I want to think that Colt has been showing him how to throw daggers all this time since
Yes.
since
Since he's gonna do it anyways.
since the intellect devour incident.
Yeah. Because the only reason Elion started throwing daggers is because Colt didn't want him to go up stabbing people anymore.
Yeah,
this is true.
Colt was really upset.
So-
Even before Colt found out he was his half brother, he was really upset by that decision.
Is
Yeah.
that everything you've got?
Yes, I think so. I'm still in my form of dread, right? Because
Yep.
how many rounds do I have left for that? About?
What's that?
How many rounds do I have left about for that?
At least 7.
We are on round 4, and you started in round 1.
So, and
So,
it's
6
I
more.
think it's like it's a minute. Okay, so 6 more. And I can use it up to 4 more times if I want to as a bonus action. So I'm sick. Okay.
So ridiculous.
Okay, there you go.
You're so ridiculous sometimes.
What?
You're so ridiculous sometimes.
Yeah.
I adore you. I love having you here.
I'm so cool. Okay, I'm done. I have nothing else to do. I have nothing else I can do. I've used up all my actions, and I'm not gonna really. Well, I'll move back to where I was before.
Cool. Where you going?
Wait, hang on.
Back a couple?
Oh my gosh, tabletop. Where am I? Where's my
You
minute?
just flung yourself over to the corner.
I didn't mean to.
There you
there I am. Oh my gosh. Over here. Oh yeah.
10-4. All right. So at the end of your turn, his flames are going to kind of explode out towards everyone once again in a 30-foot radius.
Oh boy.
Everyone needs to make me
can-
another Constitution save.
Con
I
save.
checked it out, and then I was like, you know what?
Same
I'm just
here?
Yep.
Like,
However,
like
with you still being unconscious,
right.
it's not a strength or dex throw, so you do still roll it.
11. And that's with inspiration.
17, I believe.
That's a 6.
Gosh, we're both doing terribly. Oh my goodness.
Why can't be
I
a...
can bend luck one's person. Should I bend like
No.
Ametrine just in case? 17 is too low.
Yeah, I would.
I mean,
It's like
Might as
I don't want
well.
her to die.
I have
I'm
150.
gonna.
Hang on.
13,
173
13 plus 5.
HP. So
So you got an 18, which is probably enough, but I don't want to risk it.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
giving Ametrine a D4.
do it.
Okay.
So Ametrine, you can roll a D4.
You want me to roll it? Oh, but then I have
Yeah.
to find my d4s.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want me to roll it? Would that be easier for you?
I have them.
Okay.
I just separated all of my dice by what? Oh, I rolled a 2, so 20.
Nice.
I just separated all of my dice by what they are.
All of my dice are packed away right now.
Big sad. All right, are other results in?
Yes.
Okay. Vel, Ametrine, you pass. The rest of you fail. Colt, Elian. Just Colt and Elian, because Vel passed, Ametrine passed, Rue's gone. Yep. So, Colt, Elian, your hit point maximums have been magically reduced by 10.
Oh.
It's fine.
Perfect.
Because I
10?
think they were magically like
Oh.
in.
Well, it
what's
was
the opposite of reduced.
It was a legendary action,
Mm-hmm.
So
not his actual action.
Wait, so was this technically damage?
No. So your hit point maximum is going to go from 153 to 143.
Yeah, but so it's not technically damage,
Yep.
though. It
Yeah,
is
but
technically or
now-
not?
Well,
So we
if
had a
you
max
look
HP
at it in
multiplier
the
of plus
turn,
15.
My question is, can I cast Hellish Rebuke or no?
no, it's not
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
But
Because
you
we
will
had a
be
max HP modifier of plus 15, we now have one of plus 5.
Yeah.
He failed.
Change. I gotta go. Hang on. I gotta figure this out.
Well, while you are, Ametrine, you're stable, unconscious,
Taking a nap.
taking a fat nap, but you're not dead. So then, Vel.
Right. Why was I not ready for this?
when does Radagast get home from work?
He's closing tonight, so about 1 a.m.
Fuck.
All right, everybody.
Just in time to see everyone die.
The strategy is to take as long as possible with your turns.
All right.
I
Perfect.
think
Perfect.
that we'll just not have turns if we take too long.
Don't think that's
so-
not a valid strategy.
Just get me up, and I will start putting out the heals.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip. So that's an intelligence saving throw DC 18. Or he takes 3d6 damage, which is not a whole lot. I only rolled 9.
It passes.
Yeah, so he takes half of that. So he takes half of 9 and gets none of the additional effects.
How much
Four
damage, or what type is it?
For psychic damage.
He's immune to psychic.
That is good to know. In which case, I will not be doing anything else. But moving back 30 feet. Can't help anyone if I die from these continuous 60-foot blasts.
Yep, so you're going to go back another 30?
Yeah.
All right.
Away
At
from
the
this guy.
end of your turn, let's see.
Boy.
Yep, that one will work.
Oh boy.
Let's see. I need to reduce this down to 10 feet really quick. He's now swirling in a mass of flames that are obscuring vision. Colt, you're in close. I need a constitution save or be blinded.
Oh, super. That's a 17.
Okay. Any trickery, people?
I don't. I think I've used my reaction, so I can't
It's fine.
do
It's
anything.
fine.
That's fair.
It's fine.
I'm just making sure.
I
All
believe
right.
it.
Yep. You did succeed.
Oh.
And now you'll be immune to the effect until the end of the Demi-Lich's next turn. Oops, I gave the monster out.
Oh my goodness.
Colt's gonna close
All
it.
right.
Colt,
It's okay. I know nothing about them.
Colt's gonna close his eyes while this happens and kind of say to himself in Celestial, "The Force is with me. I am one with the Force. The Force is with me. I am one with the Force."
Oh my god. You watched Star Wars recently?
Sure do, nerds.
Hey, looking at
Dolphin
the
replies to
chat,
Celestial, "You're not a Jedi. Get with it."
You going with Jedi?
I get to roll from a random table.
No, not now.
Don't. No,
Yeah,
no, not
that's,
pod plant. Not pod plant. Not pod plant.
Oh, okay.
Let's find
that
out
out,
what happens today.
God, I'm so fucking anxious.
The only person I want turned into a potted plant is Radagast.
Right, he would enjoy it.
Oh,
Hey.
damn.
Inspiration to
Is
a
it good?
player.
Oh, I love
It's not good for you.
Oh shit.
oh my god.
So from well, I mean, you personally are going to be fine because it's necrotic.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I'm just kidding. I'm so sorry.
Let's see. So I rolled on Wild Magic Search like I do for rolling on the random table there. Each creature within 30 feet of this point, I will have that be our friend here again, is going to take, let's find out how much, 8 necrotic damage. And it's going to
I'm no
regain
longer
hit
stable.
points equal to the amount of damage dealt to everybody. So let's see, 4 for Colt, nothing for Alien, 8 Ametrine, 8 Silver, who's been unfortunately trying to get in this fucking door for almost 30 seconds.
Wait, so what happened to me?
You're taking 8 halved to 4 necrotic damage, and he's regaining 4. Excuse me. And he's
Bless
regaining
you.
8 from
That's a
Ametrine
sweat.
unless she's resistant. And also, thank you.
Nope.
All right.
I don't actually
We're at
take any
12.
damage because I'm still unconscious.
You can get into negative.
Oh, you'll take damage. Damage is being dealt. All right. Oh, I keep damaging myself. Heal and heal. There we go. Perfect. Colt, you're up.
With this swirling stuff, is he like obscured in any way, or is he still like visible to me?
Let's see. You are close enough. He is visible to you.
Okay, so no disadvantage if I would shoot him at this range.
Correct.
Okay, Colt will
That being said, it's not going to be hard to see him. Let me make that clear. It's going to be hard to see in that radius. So, any of you who are trying to attack from a distance, don't feel bad about that. Let me not miscategorize what's going on there. There's a blinding effect around him, but you can still see him just fine.
Okay, so I can shoot without disadvantage. Is basically what
Yes.
I'm asking. Okay, Colt will reload a la Mel Gibson in The Patriots very quickly, and bonus action steady aim, yell at him in the Elvish dialect he would recognize, and Colt will say, "I thought you were coming for me, and yet you just still stay there." And he'll take a shot. He's trying to draw him away. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Very nice.
Nice.
Okay, so that is 5 points of radiant.
Okay.
That will be 15 points of musket damage.
Okay.
And then for critical damage, or sneak attack damage, big money, big money, big money. 61 points of sneak attack damage.
Ooh. Look at that. Very nice. What else you got?
Oh, that's it.
He's not looking good, folks. This skull is holding together
Yay.
with magical duct tape.
All
Colt
right.
looks worried at Amatrine, but is trying to draw him away from her.
Am I within 30 feet of Amatrine?
Roughly, yes.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Aid. Congrats, you have 5 hit points. And is there anybody else that's
And you're awake, too.
within 30 feet?
Mercy.
She'd be the only one within 30 feet. Colt is just out.
Okay.
I'm
So
okay.
sorry.
As is
I'm
Odin.
okay.
Okay. Well, just 2 more people could have gotten it if they were in range. But that's fine. And then I'm gonna bonus action and do my lightning arrow trick again at a lower spell slot. Oh, that is a 16. That's not gonna hit.
No, indeed.
Alright, then that is it for me.
All right. Well, it's his turn again. Colt,
Yeah.
he's screaming out your name once more. Let's bring this radius back out.
Oof. Again?
Again.
Oh boy.
It's on a recharge like Dragon Breath.
Oof.
All right. That is Constitution saves for Amatrine, Elian, Colt, and our boy Silver.
I failed.
Constitution saves?
Natural 20.
Oh boy. 13.
Amatrine, did you fail by too much to consider a D4?
Yes, I rolled a 4.
Oh,
Okay.
I got a 13.
I'm just this dice
Didn't
was
I like
rolling
you?
above rolling above 15 during like every single time during the survivor game, but now is just like, nah, I'm tired.
Is it illegal for me to give inspiration to a player from the Twitch stream to Amatrine?
There is.
Damn.
It's
All
fine.
right.
It's going into dice jail.
Our results in.
Wait, someone
Yes.
just cashed in inspiration. Someone just cashed in inspiration in the stream.
This is how we get engagement.
We've got 2 people cashing. 2 people cashing. Oh,
my God.
boy. Oh boy. I think
Okay.
Amatrine has 2 things of inspiration.
You can use one of
Alright.
them.
Oh, you can use one of them. Come on.
Can I use the other one?
16.
Can I use the other one? I'm being serious.
Reaction D4.
Guys,
Plus 3.
guys, please.
19.
Yes, Elliot, take the other
Results.
one.
Okay, good. Thank you. Jesus. Oh, thank God. Okay, 22.
Oh god, my watch is
I feel
telling
like
me
the
that
Deuce's pointy.
my watch is just informing me to take a break after all. You seem stressed.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Hmm. Yeah. Interesting. You're good.
Jesus Christ. On a carousel.
Wow. Real.
Oh my god.
However,
Oh!
Of course.
Colt,
Yes.
I need a charisma save.
Oh no. 22.
Very nice.
Do I feel something?
You felt the innermost parts of yourself almost being ripped away from your meatbag shell.
Okay. I think Colt will look like he got the wind knocked out of him, spit to the ground, and he'll wink at the flaming skull. God, any other drink?
Elian.
Okay, so I don't think that this skull will take necrotic damage.
Probably not.
If I may remind you all,
Who's that?
Please do.
We do the meows talking from the dead. We do have the ability to consult a particular wizard.
Victor? Should we ask Victor? Like,
That might be an action, though.
would that be an action or a bonus action?
That's going to be neither. I mean, again,
Just
if you're going to ask a question in combat, we can't have a lengthy discussion.
Right,
Because
okay.
again, each round
Would
is
it
going to
be,
be.
So should we ask Victor
Just
something like...
remember the dude's like close to death,
Yeah.
or he's
I feel
looking
like
pretty wounded.
we should kill this guy, and then if there's something after that, then we can start asking questions.
Take
Yeah.
a shot.
If
I'm
there's
fully
something
expecting
after
some.
that.
Yeah, I'm fully
The
expecting.
never,
I will
the
never. I
never-ending
don't. Yeah, I don't trust you.
the never-ending
Not
BBG.
having something after this.
Is Silver still alive?
He's
in
been
the-
rolling
gotta get
good
it
on
done.
those
Okay.
last couple screams,
That's good.
as well as the necrotic half
Okay, I
resistance.
totally
or
would
rather
be using
resistance.
Finger of Death right now, but like it's necrotic damage, so there's no point.
Chat, once you guys use Black Razor on it, it'll for sure work this time.
No,
Terrible idea.
no, I'm good. Okay, I'm gonna use my last Witch Bolt again.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh boy.
oh my god, you gotta be kidding me! 10. I got a 3, and I have no inspiration left.
Phew. Well,
That sucks.
that's gonna crackle wide.
I'm gonna throw another dagger as a bonus action. 14 to hit with the dagger.
Nope. How many of these
my
daggers do you have, by the way?
I have quite. Hang on, let me look.
What's the actual number? Because right now one of them is stuck inside the burning fiery
have-
skull.
So I have 3 daggers that
Okay.
I have equipped right now.
Colt,
But in my
Colt,
inventory, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 daggers. So
Cool.
technically 4 right now. I have 4 left.
Now I know. All right. So how much? No, you only hit a 14. Yep, that won't work neither.
So I suck apparently. Can I just
Nah.
scream? No, I'm not gonna do
You're
that.
just
Elian's
traumatized by
Yeah.
meow.
Elion is trying his best to stay together right now. He's like shaking. That's why he's missing.
So is that the end of your turn there?
Yes.
Okay. Well, at the end of your turn,
Lady.
let's see who's within 10 feet of him. Well, it's really only Colt.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Colt, I need a Constitution save.
Oh. Hey. That's a 12.
Okay. You are gonna take 24, half of course to 12 necrotic damage, and he's gonna regain. And Ametrine, your turn.
I want to move to a spot where I can get everybody, everybody, all my buds within a 30-foot sphere,
Of like,
and I'm
everybody in
gonna,
the party.
yeah, like my buds.
So let's see. You can catch everybody, but you're gonna exclude either Rue or Vel.
I'll exclude Rue.
Okay.
Um,
Ouch.
and then I'm gonna. Yeah, I love you, but I think everybody needs it. I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds. And that's 48. Where's my d8s? Plus 5. That's a d10. What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. Um, 8, 12, 18 plus 5 is 18 plus 10 actually is 28 to everybody.
Heals all around.
Heals all around, and then
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna dump, some some bombs into Colt.
I'm fully healed right now.
Yeah, so am I.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
I'm fully healed too.
Well, yeah. Well,
Maybe
Rue,
yourself?
how are you doing?
You are the one who needs the most
Yeah,
healing.
maybe yourself there. I mean, I know you're very selfish, but maybe you should have some character development at this like moment in time, and like suddenly be concerned for yourself. You know, just saying. Just saying. Maybe some character development right now, and like heal yourself, motherfucker.
How's Rue doing?
Oh, no damage. I'm good.
Okay, then I guess I'll heal myself.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
Character arc development right here, folks.
I watch you change, and
Wow.
you.
So proud of you. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you.
Thanks.
Now back the fuck up.
Well, no, I'm healing myself, so I can't get. I'm assuming I'm gonna get damaged.
You can't move. You can still move.
I mean, you know, there
10,
is an
I get
attack
13.
that will just straight up,
Yeah,
take
what's
you
the
to
point?
zero,
He's just
so-
gonna put me to. He's just gonna put me to 0, anyways.
Can you not get out of a 60-foot range?
No, not with 30 feet.
Are you... Oh, I thought you were decently far away, never mind. Get as far away as you can, and at the very least, Val will drag you the rest of the way next turn.
But if I'm far away, then I can't heal everybody.
You can't heal if you're dead.
You know.
Obviously,
I'll
you
head.
do.
I'll head 30. I'll head 30. I'll head 30 feet towards Rue.
Well,
I just want Emma to...
you,
no one else to
you
die.
you were knocked out, so you're prone. You need to pop up 15 feet.
Yeah.
All right, I'll head 15 feet towards Rue.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not going to do much. I can't get away. I could have, but I chose to heal myself, like you guys peer pressured me into.
You might not be able to recharge.
All right. At the end of your turn, once again, he's gonna swirl in that cloud. Colt, Constitution save, please.
Aren't I immune because
You are.
So, Colt's just gonna glare at him.
You could roll it anyway, just for fun.
Just for fun.
But yeah, it's your turn.
It's a good thing I'm immune. Gosh.
Well,
I-
technically, you were immune till the end of his next turn, but yeah, it's fine.
Gosh.
You're still immune.
Gosh. Colt has shot at him twice, trying to draw him away. All right, Colt's going to close the distance. Get all up in his flaming skull ass and make a rapier attack.
All right.
Ooh, almost 19. So it'll be a 31.
Oh yeah.
Okay, where am I? There I am. So, with Booming Blade, so that's 13 points of damage, 5 points of Radiant, 30 points of sneak damage, and then with the boom, 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 here comes the boom, 5 points of thunder damage.
All right. How do you want to do it?
Oh gosh. I think Colt would drive the sword through an empty skull socket, blow out the back, look at him, or the thing, and say in Elvish so he would understand. He would say, they both deserved better than you. Find the piece that escaped you in this life. Twist it, and then just sort of kick the skull off of his sword.
Sorry. Yeah. So, cutting clean through and kicking the fiery skull off the edge of your rapier, its two crimson red eyes drop like blood red ruby gems and clink onto the stone beneath you. Ezekiel Yesenia is no more, leaving behind no trace.
I don't believe this, personally. I feel like this is a trick.
Until he
I feel like
explodes
this is
into
a trick. No,
Until he
I think-
explodes into
what if this was
giant
fake?
20-foot dragon.
Guys, what if this was fake? What if this was like, what if this wasn't him?
It was him, Alien. Don't
Well, what
worry,
if it wa-
we're all safe
Well-
now.
But what if it wasn't?
Val goes up and just hugs Alien like really tightly, and like beckons for Colt to join the hug.
Colt will pop down, give them both briefly a very tight hug, and then sort of move over to Meow and kneel down and knows what he's going to find, but still checks for a pulse.
During that hugging moment, Rue was definitely sneaking out to loot the body.
Oh my god.
All right.
Meow's body or Ezekiel's?
We'll start with Meow.
They're not touching Meow.
Oh,
You're not
no.
touching Meow.
We're all weary, Meow.
At
Amatrade's like,
least Elian is still
sitting
standing
there.
right next to him.
yeah. No,
Fine, can I at least
Amatrade
search
would
the other
definitely
thing?
let's suit this.
Yes, absolutely. So, where the Flame Skull / Demi-Lich combo was hovering, there are two, like I said, blood red, like ruby type gems. No bigger than like a silver dollar.
Rue will pocket one and toss the other to Elian.
I mean, he'll take it, but he's just kind of looking at it.
Are you kind of like turning it over?
Yeah, he's like,
There's a name engraved in Elvish on the gem. It's Eliza.
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna show Val without saying anything.
Val doesn't know what to make of this, but assuming that Rue is fairly obvious, and the fact that she passed one of the two to Alien, I'm just going to turn to Rue and ask is there anything engraved on the back of your one?
If I tell you, can I keep it?
No.
I don't care, but
Then I
we
can't
definitely
tell
need to
you.
know. I will fight you. She looks ready to fight. I need to know.
I mean, she'll tell you what's on it, but she's not giving up that shiny
All
object.
Val wants to know is what's on it.
Oh, that's fine then. Yeah, definitely. She'll share that information.
The name on your gem is Asarak.
Ooh, boy.
This wasn't him.
Oh,
I don't
boy.
think this was him. I don't think I think he's alive. I don't think that we killed him. It was too easy.
You think it was somehow Eliza and Ezerak rather than Ezekiel?
I don't know, but it wasn't him.
Can we do some sort of like Arcana check on the gems and see like what they to try and figure out if it was likely?
Yeah, can we
to be
suss out what these
Ezerak
gems
rather than
are?
him?
Why not? Let's open the floor to Arcana.
Oh god, I got a +0 in Arcana. Ugh.
I got a 13.
I got an 8, so you know what?
I-
You're doing better than me.
I would say.
I can
Sorry, go
I
ahead.
can
ahead.
reroll it though.
Go ahead, Colt.
I would say in this discussion, Colt has pulled out the portable hole, laid it out, has not unceremoniously, but
Politely.
in between polite and a shove, puts Meow's body into
Yeah,
the portal
okay.
hole, picks up, puts it in his pocket. I guess probably susses out this conversation and kind of like snaps his finger, holds out his hand, asking to be thrown a gem.
Rue
Say
will toss
please.
her gem to him.
What's that?
Nothing.
Rue will toss her gem.
Catches it, cast Identify on it.
Okay. This is a sort of almost proto-phylactery. It holds the soul and body of the individual described on the gem.
Azarak, then, if Rue sent me, if Rue kicked me that gem, is that
Yeah, he was.
Azarak's?
Yeah, that's
etc.?
Asarak's.
Yeah.
So if there's still like a bit of his soul or whatever they do in it, or is that what we just killed?
I think
Can we Can we ask Victor? Because he can give us a hint. This would be a good time.
Oh yeah.
I would say
Like-
Colt. I would say you will see Colt's face kind of go a little bit white and shocked, not say anything at first, and then Colt will say, "Victor, Victor, how does one destroy a what's the fucking word?
Phylactery.
Phylactery?
Yep.
Indeed. Good job.
Well, you know, some of them are just clay pots. You smash them and you're good.
So
These, though, they seem to contain.
He kind of like does these holographic hand gestures around the gem.
If you tried to destroy this by shattering it, cracking it, that's going to have, I think, a reverse effect. You're going to let out whatever's in there. So,
Victor,
noted.
magically destroy things. Pick your favorite spell.
Rue, how
I could cast a shatter spell.
Don't destroy them.
Rue,
Do not.
Colt's gonna hold up the gem. This is the most dangerous thing you have ever put your hands on.
So you're saying I could sell it for a decent amount
No.
of money?
I'm saying this could destroy half the Sword Coast.
Well,
I mean, probably the
leaves
entire
the
world if
other
they really
half.
wanted.
Okay, as
Random table roll.
as hilarious as this is, if you can't be trusted with this, now's the time to be honest with me.
No, she cannot be trusted with it. Are you kidding me right now? Are you actually considering this?
We got a random table roll.
Oh my
Colt,
God,
you're
again?
invisible for the
No!
next minute,
Wait,
and
that's not funny.
What happened to me?
you're invisible for the
invisible.
next minute, and during this time, creatures can't hear you.
Okay, Colt disappears.
You're just asking her this, and
Wait,
we're
so-
not hearing anything.
He
Is
just
he-
goes,
Oh my god!
on.
Elliot, put down the
everything
gem! Put down the gem!
Everything he's holding is the gem still
Yeah,
visible?
yeah. No. Gem's gone. Anything
Okay.
being worn or carried by Colt, it's gone. He just pops out, just boop.
Elliot, put down the gem. I think the gem made him disappear. Where
No,
did the gem
I
take him?
don't
Oh my
think
god,
that's-
no!
I don't think that's
Belle's
what
like in the middle of
happened.
having a panic
Guys,
attack.
don't panic. I do this.
I've
trick
been
all
holding
the
it longer
time.
than him. It makes no sense for him to have disappeared because he held the gem.
He was talking about disappearing it, and then he was talking. Maybe it didn't want to go back to ruin. That's why it made it
Elion's gonna
disappear.
Elion's gonna
I'm
feel
sure
in the
he'll be
direction of
back,
Colt.
but in the meantime, we need a game plan for these gems.
Can I feel Colt?
I'm just
And it
gonna
would
call
be
out for
right
Victor.
about
Chaos.
here
Chaos.
that Colt, maybe perhaps you've been trying to tell them hello. I'm right here, hello, for the past minute, and finally,
Okay.
wherever you want to end up, you right back.
I think Colt just like appears, arms crossed. This is not the first time he's seen this wild magic effect before, and is just immensely annoyed.
Belle ran up and hugged him like, "Oh my god, was that me? I didn't realize I could do that."
No. It's fine. It's fine.
Game plan for gems you were saying before I brought Colt back.
Yeah, so I know a guy that can turn these into a really nice
No.
pair of earrings.
No. Absolutely not.
That way, they stay intact. They're always
No.
on our body.
I mean,
Sorry.
they're also prime targets for people like you to steal them if they're visible.
Okay. What's
Victor, was that Alien's dad that we killed, or was that
No,
some other
it
phylactery
wasn't.
of
I'm
someone else?
fully convinced that I'm not like I don't
Can
know.
you scry
not-
on your
That's what
father?
I was planning on doing that when I got back, but I don't have enough energy right now. AKA
Fair
I
enough.
don't have enough spell slots.
Yeah.
But I was planning to when we got back, but I don't think he's dead. I don't think that this was him.
Does Victor have any idea of whether this is likely to be Ezekiel, or if it's probably either
can we please
Eliza or
ask Victor?
Theric based on those
We-
being those phylacteries?
Oh no, we already did. We already asked Victor, but we can ask him
I
again.
mean, we can ask him.
Yeah, exactly. He kind of pops out a little Sherlock Holmes pipe and hat, and it's like, well,
You know, if he was a full-on lich, he's got a soul cage somewhere, phylactery. But if
He was
he's something else entirely, then
Well, he was a vampire.
I say you killed him. He didn't
was
look
a-
vampiric to me.
Exactly.
didn't
So
we
that's
say-
another reason. That's another reason for it not to have been him. You can't just get rid of that.
If I get my gem back, I'll do a trick for Elliot.
Is it gonna piss me off even more than I already
you
am?
know what?
No, it's a really useful trick.
Yeah, that's a real hard sell on that one. Colt's not giving the gem back. He's gonna put it in his pocket.
It's a useful
Colt-
trick. We just killed something really bad. I think you should trust me.
Colt, can I please have the gem? I think that I should have it. It's my patron technically, I guess. I don't even know if that's him, but
Maybe that's why you shouldn't have it, because if he asks
Well,
you to
why
give it to
not?
him,
All right,
or protect it,
listen. As
It's a really useful trick, guys. It
Well-
might help us.
if you tell us what it is, maybe we'll consider it.
Nope, not how this game works.
Then no.
okay, well then it's not okay. All right, listen. Hey, as much fun as this is, Meow's dead. There's an armada outside of this ship somewhere, probably headed this way. Let's find Silver and get the fuck off this ship.
I bet there's gonna be lots of people looking for Elliot, and I might be able to help with that.
Okay, you
Why
need
would
to
there be people looking for me?
You just
you're
killed the
not
big
gonna
bad guy.
trust us with
I
the
technically
name
didn't.
Yes, so that
Well,
we need to get off the ship.
Yeah. Where's Silver?
Where's Silver?
Yeah, can we
so
look over?
Silver went to go open the doorway, and then the fighting started. Sensed that there was an AoE and kind of just has been like slumped against the door, racked with constant rounds of damage, to which he did okay with. He's kind of observing the situation, but has started opening up the door, and from where you guys are situated, looking over to the right, you're able to see through the doorway at small Alexander just
Oh,
playing with a little train. He looks up, he's like, cool. Carnage.
We've hit the dead bodies. Is there any? We need to make sure the child does not see. Oh, good, Colt. You took care of.
Yes, I
The
put Meow in the
body.
hole. Yes.
Yeah,
All right,
and
we
the
need to
skull
get.
was only 2 rubies. We took care of that.
Okay, I assume there's like nothing else of interest within vision of where we are.
Nothing super unique.
Can I go check out the piano?
You absolutely can.
I'd love to go check out the piano. And just, I don't know, look around, like open the cap maybe, press on some keys.
Are you just gonna press keys randomly?
Oh boy.
I'm gonna play the song that he was playing
Make a performance check.
Oh.
because I would have assumed that he taught it to him as a kid. Elian was a piano lesson kid.
I see it.
Performance?
Yeah, same. Me. Georgie.
Emotional damage.
15. He's a bit rusty, but he remembers.
On the last note of the melody that you're playing, a clunk is
Yeah.
heard from beneath the
Fucking called it.
main key panel.
Fucking
He's
God.
gonna check that out.
It is a what would be fantasy photo album, but instead of photos, it's drawings.
Family
And-
photo album that goblins drew.
It is
No, sorry, that was a Dungeons and Daddies reference. It was
Yeah.
aw. No, that's gonna be what seems to be a young Eliza and Ezekiel and small alien, just kind of like samples of their daily life. One thing to note, you guys seem happy, as illustrated on the pages anyway.
right. Is there anything else about this piano, or is that it?
That would be it.
Got it.
We have a quick look around the ship
He's-
just to see.
he's
if
not
there's any,
gonna-
like.
Sorry, I was just gonna say he's not gonna tell anybody he found that. He's just gonna put it in his coat, or he's just gonna hold it, I guess, because he doesn't really have a coat right now.
All right. Taking a quick look around to the ship. Not too much to gather, unless you wanted some like nice plates and cups and stuff. Could be worth a lift if you're trying to go to the thrift shop and make a little coin. But other than that,
Ruined
that's
any.
actually-
Can
I assume she's always stealing the silverware.
I go and examine the room that Alexander
Yep.
was kept in, or Alex, whoever.
Alex for short, but yeah, absolutely.
Alex. I'm gonna go do that. I don't know. I guess like I'm just looking like underneath the bed, in dresser cabinets,
So
touching everything.
as you're going through and just rifling through stuff,
Yeah.
Alex is still sitting on the ground. Silver's on one knee, kind of talking to him, and he looks up and he goes,
Hey, I'm Alex. My dad
Is it-
calls me Xander.
Oh, is he talking to Ellen?
yeah, he's just staring right at him.
Ellen's like ruffling through stuff, and he's gonna stop and like look at him. He's gonna be like, hi, Xander. I guess, I'm Elian. Are you okay?
He nods and he's like,
Uh-huh.
and it's Xander with an X, and he brings his hands up into like a little X. He's like,
Not a Z. That's important.
Okay, I understand. Xander with an X.
mm,
You like trains, right?
I think so.
I mean, they're cool.
Side note, that's what he was playing with, wasn't it? Was a train
Yeah,
set?
yeah,
Okay, yeah, okay. I'm just trying to make sure I remember correctly. That's fun. We'll have to wait, hang on. While you were here, what exactly happened? Like, how is the guy, the tall man with the black hair? What did he
Well,
say
gosh. I mean, he didn't say much to me. He even apologized once. And I said, I don't get to go on vacations much, so, it was okay. Food kind of sucked, though.
to you? Yeah, he was not the best. He doesn't know how to cook.
he talked to himself a lot too.
What did he talk about?
I heard a lot of planning and plotting, and it just sounds like real old man stuff.
Just for the sake of knowing the old man stuff, it may not be too interesting, but I'm getting older myself, so it's a bit interesting to me. Do you want to tell me what exactly he was planning specifically? Did he mention anything about me? I'm Elion, just if you forgot my name, but did he mention anything about me at all, or maybe Waterdeep or the Sword Coast, or anything like that, or Planes of Existence, Arasarak maybe?
No, he was just talking an awful lot about all kinds of ships he was sending to different places. He must really be trying to get a hold of a lot of people.
Right. Did he say where he was sending those ships? Or if you don't remember, or if you do remember, that'd be awesome and really helpful and really cool.
I think Waterdeep was one.
Mm-hmm.
Neverwinter?
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter?
Yeah, that's good.
Baldur's Gate.
Right.
Any of the big ones, I think.
Okay. Well, that's really helpful. Thank you for telling me. Just another question. I don't mean to ask you so many questions, but I'm curious. I'm a curious person. How's your time in this room? Was anything weird about this room at all, or
No, I don't think so.
did you? Sorry, I know I'm asking another question. I'm gonna ask you two more questions. Did you go anywhere else on this ship?
Sometimes I got to go out on the flight deck.
Oh, was that interesting for you?
I got to see all kinds of cool stuff.
Wow, what kind of cool stuff?
Well, there were these like big whale things flying around, which was pretty cool. And then every now and then we'd see these big colored, like giant rings, and it was cool.
Huh, that's really interesting. Do you like animals? Like the whales?
Yeah.
That's cool. All right. And then one last thing, just for my personal sake, what was he apologizing to you for? If you remember.
Probably to get my dad to come beat you guys up or something.
Oh,
But you guys
right.
seem to be okay.
Well, yeah, he just doesn't really like me too much. He's my stepdad, so
Ooh,
yeah.
what's that?
It's so he's not my dad, but my mom married him after my other dad went away. My real dad went away.
Where'd he go?
It's a great question, honestly. If he was alive, I'd ask him.
Elliot explains absentee father. All right.
He's gonna be like, well, anyways, thanks for that information. If you remember anything else, feel free to tell us. Like, we're interested in, how your vacation went. But thanks for helping. Thanks for telling us all that, or telling me all that. It's really a helpful information. So, thanks.
He kind of like nods his head pretty vigorously. He's like, "All right, well, thanks for coming to help out." And you remember, he does the thing with
Xander. Elion will do it back like Xander with an X.
Yeah. And Silver's just kind of been like nodding his head kind of tilted when you were getting close to absentee father explaining, and then he's finally like, let Elian have a moment. They're trying to look through the room for a moment, make sure it's not trapped or anything. Come on, let's get you out of here.
He'll awkwardly ruffle Xander's hair as he leaves. He doesn't really know what to do, but he feels like it's the right thing to do.
Thanks, man, and I hope to see you guys again.
Yeah, see you later, Xander, and thank you, Silver.
And he kind of stands up and it's like, thank you. Thanks, each of you.
Your family will do any help you need. Let me know.
Yeah, you technically are actually family, so
He
Yeah,
gives
no,
you
your
one
family.
of those like old school warrior style handshakes up to the wrist, quite firmly. And I want to go ahead and take our first break here.
beautiful. I want popcorn.
Come back because I've got a couple things that were being done while that was happening. So I've got a divination to resolve and some questions for the Stone of Golor.
We'll be
Oh, boy.
right back. Hello there, it's me, Colt Sebastian Taylor, your handsome swashbuckler rogue here on the Longshots D&D. This part of the session, we are currently on break. You're probably asking yourself, Colt, what happens during the break? What's going on? Why did you go? Well, you know what? Sometimes we eat snacks, bathroom breaks, and we can only sit for so long to stretch our muscles, but we do talk between the segments. So, if you didn't want to miss that, then my friends, go down below and join the Discord channel. The link is in below. Whether you're watching this on YouTube or listening to us via the podcast, join the Discord channel and you can chat with us throughout the week and listen to the behind the scenes conversations and other fantastic stuff. And well, hey, listen, sometimes these breaks are 5 minutes long, sometimes they're 10, but this break is over right now. And we're back.
Hello. All right.
Mhm.
Oh boy.
Last we left in the main room of Ezekiel's flagship. Ametrine, you were up to some divination.
Yeah, while you guys were like fighting over the rocks and stuff, she was just kind of like she was just kind of like wandering around the room, vibing, looking for Meow's soul, like looking for Ezekiel's soul, just kind of like sending out her vibrations, searching, not finding anything. And then like when you guys kind of leave the room, she'll kind of sit down cross-legged and she will I think she'll take out the Stone of Golar first and she'll attune to it. And I'm assuming you saw what happened.
Yes.
Is Ezekiel still alive?
Using up one of your charges.
Yep.
No. Yesenia is no more.
Where can we find the magics powerful enough to bring Meow back?
Magics that powerful would only come from the Nerathil Empire, a ancient empire long past.
Where can we find Scion?
Scion, the Destroyer, makes his way from Eberron to here. It would seem perhaps he will find you.
Good. He's the one who's truly behind all this. Ezekiel was just a pawn, as was Alistair.
Are you telling us this, or you just say this in an empty room?
I'm just telling the Stone of
I think
Golar
she's-
this.
Oh, okay.
I think she's talking in her mind to the
Gotcha.
stone.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
It is possible.
Well, thank you so much for your help. and I
Alright.
will actually remain attuned to this.
Perfect.
And I'm going to. Do I have to unattune to it, or can I stay attuned to it and kind of leave the questioning zone?
It's only when your attunement ends. It doesn't look like it's forcing your removal of said attunement yet.
Okay. I'm gonna cast my divination spell and take 10 minutes to do that.
Okay. I will have that going on during the questioning. So, what would you like to ask? A single question regarding a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days.
When will Scion arrive?
Hmm. He will not arrive in 7 days. That is for sure. I'll give you that one. We'll say that
Good to know.
though it does not take into account any possible circumstances that may change the outcome.
Okay. I will, I guess, just remain seated until everybody comes back and just continue to vibe sadly.
Vibe, sadly.
That's so
All right.
sad.
Well, it is around this time, Elian, as you're crossing back over Rouge, you're trying to get your gem back from Colt.
We can have a discussion if you want.
Like, are you saying that out of character or to Elion?
I was saying out of character, like Colt's keeping the gem that Rue gave him, and he knows exactly what it is.
Yeah. So, oh yeah,
Um,
we don't know what it is.
No, Colt has not said anything about it.
But does it look like you know something?
Colt would be hard to read if he doesn't want to be read.
Yeah. So do you like? Or you know what? I feel like okay. Hear me out on this. Tell me if not. But I feel like, given that Colt always has abilities to like, you know things like Elion knows that he has identify and stuff like that. So he could have assumed that Colt would do that, especially since this is a gem that he would want to know something about and just not say. So I guess he could assume that, but if that's going too far, just tell me that and I won't.
I would say as much time as you have spent with Colt and as close you are as with Colt, you have seen him sort of concentrate on something before and see him glean knowledge from it. So you know what he does when he's trying to magically get information out of something. And he has definitely done it at the gem.
Okay.
He's looked a little surprised by it and he's put it in his pocket.
Right. Okay, so we can have a discussion.
Sure.
We can have a discussion about
So, 1 second, I'm sorry.
All good. No, all good.
As you guys were coming together, it's here that maybe about 70 feet off, coming out of astral warp speed, the one, the only, musty mermaid, upon the deck of which a full team of people ready to come to your aid just a little too late. Recognizing both the Belmont sisters, seems to be a tall-looking barbarian, a bird monk who you have met, a dwarf. Yep, and that was it. Just making sure. And of course, with suave Captain Bertram Reynolds at the helm.
Shirtless?
Bertram Reynolds.
Is he shirtless?
Yeah. Is he shirtless? That's a great question.
Is Bertram Reynolds shirtless?
I would say yes. Wow,
Well,
you're
that's a
looking very...
great question.
Whoa!
You might be asking.
Oh no!
I was literally just about to say, you look so spiffy right now. I literally was about to say, wow. I just saw you turn your camera on. I was like, wow, you look so... I was going to comment, wow, you look so... Well, I guess...
Are
you
you?
look so spiffy. Oh my god!
Whoa!
I
Are you going to be Bertram Reynolds?
Bertram Reynolds, what
This
do you
is the
say
plan.
Oh!
to the companions?
Holy shit!
Wait, where's your camera?
Oh.
It's so look at he looks
Colt-
so good. His
Colt, bring
hair
me
is
on.
slick,
Oh,
he has
hang
a
on.
suit
I was not prepared for this.
This is awesome.
This is the second time I've been blindsided. The first time is
so-
when Amatrine arrived. This is the second time I've been blindsided.
This is my
Shit.
most favorite
So
thing ever.
quickly,
Shit.
one thing I may not have had mentioned. So the Belmont sisters, the adventuring party they're a part of, includes Bertram and many. He's like an Avenger. Like they call upon him when they need him. They're the Order of Musty Fire. If you ever need that for anything.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry I screamed, guys, but I was just way too excited.
There you are.
I literally, I was like, I looked at you and I was about to say, wow, you look so spiffy. And then you started talking, saying, hi, I'm Bertram Reynolds or whatever you said. And I was like, I'm really
Are
excited.
you?
This
As
is
soon as
awesome.
Buck didn't answer the shirtless question, I was like, oh my god.
Oh, are you seriously, you motherfucker, gonna be Bertram Reynolds from
I
now
love
on?
this. This is my most favorite part of this campaign. right
You're
now. Oh my God.
goddamn right. Aaron.
Oh
Yes!
my god! Oh
What's
my!
I
your
love it.
Discord name, man?
I love it.
So as
Guys, we get to go adventuring with Bertrand Reynolds.
I'm so happy.
Hell yeah.
Go ahead, Bert.
I hope you're upset that no one said that I'm dead. No, there's no.
We moved on, guys. No.
Bertram will I'm just gonna call him Bert.
Yeah.
Bert will walk off the deck of the Musty Mermaid, and he'll kind of eye the group, and he'll be very happy to see everybody, but he'll notice that someone's missing,
Oh.
and he'll look very sad,
Oh.
but also confused, but then maybe sad again, and he'll look at Colt, the straightest shooter of the bunch, and say, "Where's Meow?"
Colt will take a beat and he'll say, "He's gone, Captain."
Oh my. And with that, he will walk towards the group, and he will kind of lay his hand on whoever's closest to him. We'll call Amatrine. You seem to be close to him, and he'll.
She's
he'll
just sitting
say,
there cross-legged, just staring off into the distance.
I'm right next to Colt.
He was a good man. Troubled, but a good man. I wish I could have sailed off into the seas with him.
Were you in love with him?
Like just
Wait,
saying the
this is
same
not
thing.
the right time, I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe we should ask this later. Yeah, maybe
I
it's
thought
a
the
very good.
exact same thing.
That's a
I
good
literally thought the
question.
exact same thing. I thought the exact same thing. I was like, wow, it seems like Bertram had a little crush.
Yeah, like
It was mutual, out
Oh.
of character. I'm sure.
Oh my god.
Captain, there's
oh my god,
Canon.
Ezekiel,
would have set him up with.
Ezekiel had a fleet, so we should get the hell off the ship immediately and start heading back to the Sword Coast.
Absolutely. And he'll look around and kind of just get a quick glance at everybody, making sure they're okay. And he'll help Amatrine up and start getting everyone loaded up onto the Musty Mermaid as quick as he can.
Colt will put his hand on the back of Amatrine and do a healing hands on her and give her 12 hit points.
Yeah, Imogen doesn't seem to realize you guys are there.
Bert, out of the corner of your eye, though, while helping everybody,
Fourth form.
a face you didn't know was currently running with the Longshots, poking in and out of the shadows, is Rue.
Rue?
Rue was gonna quickly like make a shushing noise and put her finger to her lips and be like, "Not now, Dad."
like I choked. Oh my god. The lore, guys. The lore drop.
Lord
Holy
drop. Lord
shit.
drop. Someone get an umbrella up. There's a heavy chance of lore tonight.
Oh my god. Yeah, we should have watched the fucking weather report. Oh my goodness.
With that,
I
he'll
knew
say-
Funbox was gonna be one of our dads.
Yeah, it was
It's-
inevitable.
There's just no
Alright.
stopping this train.
Oh my god, I love it.
He'll
What's next?
nod and say, "Right, you are. Right, you are. Let's get everyone out of here."
God.
She's gonna go for a side hug and try and pickpocket him.
He's going to know exactly what you're up to and catch your hand before you get close.
She's
And,
gonna look
and at that
embarrassed.
note, he'll grab one hand and then he'll grab the other instinctively.
You're like, yeah, you know me too well, I guess. Okay, yep. Anyways, on the ship we go.
Wow. Wow.
Do
Oh
any
my
of us see
God.
this interaction?
Literally,
Wow.
I'm flabbergasted. Holy shit.
I'm still
Oh,
still processing all of this.
Right? This is awesome. This is the best. I'm so happy right now. Yeah,
Saber's
fuck
gonna
now.
walk
No,
down
I'm
the
just kidding. I'm
gangplank
kidding.
as the rest of the order secures some other things. They're gonna be trying to take Ezekiel's spell jamming helm as well. So it looks like the dwarf and Brea are gonna go over and try to dismantle the thing.
Gosh, you know,
Saber.
just as a side note, in my mind, this is the dwarf that I met like a year and a half ago in a completely different campaign. Gregor.
Actually, digging back in my memories, Cole, you can make me a history check.
Oh fuck. Okay.
This is a really deep early long shots cut though, so it's gonna be a high.
Can I have advantage because
You might have an inspiration left to give yourself advantage.
No, I don't know.
Just as a side note, would I recognize anybody?
All right,
either,
I'll
like,
do
would
it.
could I roll history too to see if I recognize anybody?
The
or-
Belmont sisters
Well, I
and the
mean,
Ericocker
obviously.
monk for sure.
I don't remember who the air cover monk is.
A 6, and then an 8. not
Can I
not
give him inspiration?
no, not it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be.
Not meant to be. Maybe you guys will dig real deep. So yeah, you did in fact though meet that Ericocker monk once outside of a bar. He kind of helped you out originally when you were running with Brea.
Remember. He was I forget his name, but I remember the situation. It was outside.
He
of
has also been the one keeping track of the comings and goings of your guys' house. Figured you wouldn't put that together, so I'd give it to you. Remember, Meow found bird feathers up on that perch on the outside.
I don't
Yeah,
think I
every
was
so
there for
often
that.
we're seeing ninja birds come and go.
Oh my god. Oh shit. So would he have pieced that together?
Maybe
Would I
Meow
would I
would
like
have.
would I have
Meow
pieced
would
that? No,
have.
would I have? Okay, so I don't know if because if so, I would like go over to him and apologize for killing his bird.
All right.
Wow.
So he's gonna load you
Wow.
guys up onto the
But
musty
I don't know,
mermaid.
so it's fine. I didn't do that.
Silver and Alex both get on their ship, and before he boards, he's going to express to each of you sincere condolences, but also his thanks. And he takes a small satchel that had been like folded rectangularly, drops it onto the floor, and says, "You can have what's in there."
Val
Getting me
immediately
nice
moves to
and
go pick it up. She's excited to unwrap a present.
And if you need any assistance again, call on me.
Same to you.
Uh,
You're family now.
To
Because-
Vel and Elian, he looks and says, when you're done, saving the world and whatever else it is you guys get up to, if you want to learn more about your family and maybe train in some of our ways, I'd be more than happy to have you.
Val runs and hugs him, like tackle hugs him, and starts crying.
Elion's gonna. Oh whoa. Elion's gonna go
She's
over and
gonna
shake his
overwhelm
hand
emotionally.
instead. Yeah. I'm gonna go and shake his hand instead. Like I assume like Vel's like tackle hugging him and he has like his arms kind of like whoa okay, And then so he's gonna like Eliana will like give him one of those like handshakes.
The awkward front handshake deals.
Yeah, yeah. No, like one of those like firm ones that he gave before.
Ah, yeah. There you go.
So he'll give one of those, and he'll be like, "Well, I don't really know if I'll have a purpose after this, so I think that'll be good. So thank you."
Colt will make eye contact with Silver, and give him a very old Emo Empire royal salute, and sort of kind of give a head nod, unspoken head nod to him.
Kind of gives a little tilt and almost a half finger gun, and about faces back onto his vessel. You guys
Before
be
he
moving
leaves,
along. Go ahead. Yep. Go ahead.
before he leaves, Amatrine's just gonna say telepathically to him, "Don't go too far. Scion is on his way."
Kind of stops for a moment. Is like, can he reply telepathically or no using what you're using?
No.
He's gonna turn back around and be like, "That's not good."
We're all gonna look at him like, what?
What?
They call him the Destroyer
Who? What
for
are you
a
talking-
reason.
Who?
What are you talking about?
What's going on?
He looks at his
Gaslighting.
ship. Stupid ship, anyway. I'll fill you in on the way back. He
Okay.
boards the Musty Mermaid with you.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for him to come back. I just was trying to be
No,
ominous.
it was funny. It was really funny.
He's like, oh man, I'm gonna need coffee for this. So his initial kind of filling you in on this dude Scion, according to what he's been able to gather, both from old legends, speaking with you a bit, and possibly a third party outside influence that I'll discuss in a moment. But it seems like he is half of an entity. He's one guiding force. And there's another, his counterpart, almost his equal. That would have been Avison. So the chief thing he's trying to get across to you guys is, while you may have defeated some of his folks, you're not his target, nor is really anyone else specifically. He's trying to get her. That's his end goal.
Where did we leave her?
Where?
There is a cave underneath Mintarn that was discussed, but it was actually Mittens who scooped her up, and I believe you left her in Chaos.
Okay.
So, two different
Gotcha.
places.
As we get on the ship, Colt's gonna kind of look at everyone, kind of assess the situation, pull Vel to the side and say in Infernal to her, like, well, actually, he'll pull everyone together and say, listen, we need to, when we get back, we're going to have to tell Anna what happened here. And he kind of looks around.
I will leave that to you.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the best person to do that of this group because, yeah.
I'm at least self-aware
Who's
enough to know
gonna-
that I have no business telling her that. I will stay away from her and let you break that.
I'm a little bit better at that. So
Who's gonna tell Radagast?
I'll do that too. I feel like none of you are good at breaking bad news.
But I'm worried about Amatrine, honestly. She seems a bit out of it, and I don't know her. I don't know how to help her at all. I'm a bit lost.
I need to prepare Meow's body.
Do you need help?
No, I'll do it. I would rather have you with Amatrine. Look after her. Just sit with her. Share your song with her.
We should all sit together.
Yeah. Just be with her. She doesn't do well alone.
Yeah.
Just be with her.
Okay.
And Colt will say in Infernal to Vel, look after her. She's important to me and
to me.
us. Yeah, and you too. So I trust you.
Yeah.
He hugs.
Thanks.
He hugs her. He hugs Vel probably as tight as ever before. Like he was very nervous about that entire fight.
Yeah, same with her. Like she hugs him back really tightly, and like her tail curls around his ankle a little bit. And when they finally pull away, like she almost forgets to like let go of the tail and nearly like tugs him
Trips him.
along.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And then he'll go. He'll kind of give her a wink and say, "This is a long way from the pumpkin patch."
Yes, but the further away from there, the better, to be honest.
Good point. Colt will go ask Bertram for a private room, and well, at some point, I'll let other folks do stuff because I've done 5 minutes now. Colt will at some point pull out Meow's body and prepare it, but I will let other folks chime in before I do that.
And Val's heading off to find Amatrine, and ideally Alien as well, and like get them all and just get everyone to sit together, basically.
Bert will be looking to get Rue away from the group to talk.
Val's trying to get Rue to come sit with Amatrine and Alien and her.
Awesome.
Because like she's kind of part of the
mad
group.
that she doesn't have the gym, so she's definitely following Bert around to tattle.
I can't believe that Bertram is now in this group, and he's the father of Rue. Like,
I'm
It's
so happy
amazing.
about it.
like, I want to know who the mother is.
Oh yeah,
How
Great
did
question.
how did this happen? How did this happen?
it might be an adoption. Who knows?
Is the mother Sally Field?
All right, what's our order, Buck?
Well, go ahead. You were trying to pull her aside?
Yeah, so Bert will kind of pull Rue around the corner into like a private area away from everybody and say, 3 years. 3
no.
years, and you wind up with the Longshots.
Oh no.
I'm not really here by choice. It's more of a secret mission that I can't tell you about. But honestly, just mind your business.
Listen, that's fine.
We have
3
such a healthy
years.
relationship. Yes.
How do you go from forging ship ledgers to winding up with one of the most dangerous groups in the entire world?
Well, I've grown since our time together. I had to eventually leave the ship and kind of do my own thing. You could only teach me so much, Bert.
I hate it when you call me that.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't like calling you Dad.
Bert will take a deep breath. Surprise aside, it is kind of nice to see you, kind of.
Rue's gonna soften up a little bit and go to give him a hug.
He is gonna grab both of your hands. and he will with one arm or with one hand put your 2 hands into his one hand and then give you a side hug with his other free arm.
Rue's gonna look around to make sure nobody's watching. You're embarrassing me, Dad.
That's why I brought
love
you
it.
around the corner so nobody could see. And he's gonna
God.
he's gonna release her hands and just take a step back and just watch her because he knows what's coming.
I need you to do a fatherly favor for me. In return, I shall promise to keep my pickpocketing attempts to a minimum.
He'll roll his eyes. What do you need?
I want the sparkly things from my new friends.
Their friend just died.
Yeah, and honestly, Meow was my only friend in this group too, so I'm mourning just in a different way.
As you do.
Yes.
How about this? Let's get the business of getting Meow home, and all of that behind us. Let's get to a safe place, and then we'll discuss things with them.
Cool. Next request. Can I have a bigger room than Colt?
Yes.
Perfect. Meeting adjourned.
Wow.
You would just kind of
I love
sigh
it.
and walk away a little bit defeated.
I want to like. So if a normal like galleon that has just been built is, like let's just say a fine dining establishment. The Musty Mermaid is like a inner city Burger King, or like it's a ship. Is it grand?
No.
It's seen some stuff. It's showing its age. The floors creak.
It's got
It's,
personality.
Childhood home.
Yes. Well, however long you spent with Bird, of course.
All right. With that, Bert is going to go find Colt. So whoever wants to go next.
So Elion would be following Colt around, just trying to get him to give him the stone.
What do you want to say to him?
So he's gonna be. I imagine that Colt's just walking around and Elion's following him, and he'll be like, "So I know you saw something, in that stone, and I really think that I should have it. But even if you won't give it to me, I at least deserve to know what you saw."
Colt will pause. He'll take a deep breath. I think as much as you know Colt of all of the shit you two have been through, you'll see him sort of glance up, thinking of a lie, but sort of resign himself to look at his half brother, and he'll take his hand and he'll say, It's something to do with Azrak.
Okay, yeah, no shit.
Yeah,
Tell me what it is.
it's his.
No, don't lie.
It's his falafel.
Yeah, no. Tell me what it is. I deserve to know.
It's something to do with his falafel.
He's gonna look at Colt like dead serious and be like, Colt, like serious.
I can't remember the word.
Phylactery.
Phylactery.
Oh, I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's where he stores his soul.
Yeah, it's where Azrak stores
And
his
I want to be
essence.
like extra clear. Like by using identify, you would know that Astrak himself, the literal Astrak, is in that gem. And if you crack that gem, that is Astrak. He will return.
Yes.
So is Colt
Yeah.
relaying this information?
No, I'm just letting him know.
I think
Colt
Cole would say it deals with Azrak. It's immensely dangerous. You
Okay.
cannot have it.
So tell me why I can't have it. What is dangerous about it? Because the more you just avoid the question and the more you tell me I can't have it, the more I'm going to want it and the more I'm going to try and convince you to give it to me. So by
Okay.
avoiding the question is not going to do
anything.
anything.
Let me ask you this.
What is the harm in me knowing?
Hey, listen. Everything we've been through together, from Mintarn, the zombies, Shimshi, Stevie Mountains,
Okay, sorry.
everything. Do you trust me?
You really want me to answer that honestly?
Yeah, you know what, brother, I think I do want you to be honest with me.
Because you've pulled a lot of stuff before.
Yes, I've pulled a tremendous amount of shit.
Yes, exactly.
I
So-
have done things with
Okay.
you and without you
But-
that would be terrible. But I've done
Okay, but-
everything to survive.
But listen, this isn't a matter of me trusting you. I just want to know. I feel like I have the right to know. He's my patron. Actually, no, we didn't kill my step. I don't believe that he's dead. I think he's alive. And I will stand by that until I find him and kill him for good. But, like, I feel like I deserve to. I don't understand why you're not telling me.
Answer my question, brother.
What, do I trust you?
Yes, that's why I asked.
For this specific thing, for you not wanting to give me the stone to, like, protect me or whatever it is you want to do, yeah, I trust you for that. But I still want to know what it does.
Okay. Azarak is in that gem.
So how does that make sense? Why do I still have my abilities then?
I don't know how patrons work. Do I look like a fucking warlock?
Well, no,
all
I'm
I know is if we crack it open, he's fucking here.
Right.
And we are not in a position.
Well,
to take
obviously
him on.
not. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, you're not stupid, but you sometimes,
I don't know if you fully believe what you just said.
don't make the best rational choices from time to time.
Yeah, well, yeah, you know what? I can agree with that.
So, I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to talk to Star about it, and we're going to figure out what the fuck to do with this.
Okay, well, I get to keep the one that I have.
I don't know anything about that one, so
he'll take it out and show him, but he's not gonna give it to him. And if he tries to reach out for it, he's gonna like pull it away.
Listen, brother, I trust you. I do. I love you.
Bold choice. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I know.
Listen.
It's a self-defense mechanism. I don't
say a
mean
lot
to.
of shit myself. I think it kind of runs in the family.
Maybe.
But I trust you. Do with that as you see fit. We'll figure this out at some point. If that means you, me, Val, and whoever else crack this open and kill this motherfucker to free you from him, I will fucking do it. Okay?
He'll nod.
Because you are not bound to this. I will figure out a way. We will figure out a way for you not to deal with this. But today is not that day.
He'll nod again and kind of look down and then slowly kind of like walk forward and like kind of half give him a hug because he doesn't really know if he should or not, but he feels like he does. You can feel that he does want to give Colt a hug. But he can't bring himself to do it.
Colt will give a really hard hug, speaking Elvish, saying, "You're not alone. You, me, Val, and Amatrine, and everyone else, we're here. You're never alone anymore, okay? You haven't been alone since that awful hotel burning down situation back in Waterdeep. We're with you. I will never abandon you, okay?"
Leona's gonna like get out of the hug and kind of like he doesn't look uncomfortable at all, but he kind of looks like he doesn't really know what to do with himself, and he looks like he's about to start crying because he's never heard anything like that before, and he's like doesn't know how to process this. So he just kind of like looks around a bit frantically and is like, yeah, thanks. I'm gonna go this way. And he's gonna walk away.
Go find Val, help Amatrine, have a drink. We'll talk later.
He's gonna walk away now.
Okay.
Like really hurriedly because he didn't know how to process any of that, but he's very thankful for what Colt said.
Great talk. Colt's gonna find a room and fucking deal with Mihal's corpse.
So I'll be on my way to go find Val then.
All right.
Actually, sorry, I changed my mind. I'm not gonna go over to find Val. I'm just gonna go find a quiet room and be there. And then I have a question after, but it can wait till after.
Go ahead, Amatrine.
Amatrine's just gonna wander around the ship for a little bit, and then she'll find her way to the deepest part of the ship, the lowest, sort of probably where all the storage is.
Yes.
And she'll just sit there and she'll just take she'll just take out a stone and just start playing with it. She'll use mold earth to make it change colors, and then eventually, like, she just has like so many thoughts running around her head, like she can't really process them, like too many feelings, and so she's just putting them into this rock, and just like you'll see it kind of like shift colors, and then like words will form onto it and then disappear, and it just swirls into like this sort of chaotic rainbow of chaos.
I have a question for you, Amatune.
Yeah.
Would it be
In
okay?
character
Out of character, for in character. Would it be okay? And would it be okay if, when Elian was going to find a private room for himself, like to literally do what you're doing, if they ran into each other and then just sat there in silence together?
Go for it. Like she'll
I love
just
that.
sit there and
Yeah, he would do the
like
same.
won't even like look up from Elian coming down, and you'll just kind of like, again, it'll feel like your ears will pop with how much pressure is kind of like around her.
He'll just sit there with her.
And just
Spiritual pressure.
like yeah, just a lot of geothermic pressure over here.
That's fine. He'll just sit there with her and literally be doing the exact same thing, just trying to process feelings.
Val, think you're on mute.
You know, and
Val, you are on mute.
Val will literally just be like there with them, if that's okay, just watching over them.
We're
making
all
sure they're
gonna
alright.
sit in a circle, crisscross
And-
applesauce, sitting there
Yeah.
in silence. I love that.
But
Well,
she might also quickly open the satchel that, if she has it, that Silver gave her, unless Silver took it back.
nope. Still should have it, I believe.
Yeah, she might quickly have a look at that before she sits down, just to check that out. But she'll be joining me.
Inside is what seems to be a bag of holding. Like, it is a bag of holding just rolled up. This one contains about 650 gold, give or take.
Nice. She'll put that away to give to Colt later.
All right. Anything else happening?
Ametrine will telepathically kind of like whisper to Elian and just say, "He is dead."
I am assuming I
I
can't
don't
respond
know.
telepathically.
No, but she will say, "I don't," or at least he's not alive.
So he'll respond like out loud because he can't do telepathically, but he'll say like, "No, he may not be alive, but that doesn't mean that he's dead. You know, I don't believe that we killed him. I think he's still out there, and I will continue to look for him until I have solid, firm proof that he's gone. Because right now I don't believe it. I don't trust that."
We need to go to Nethril.
I'm not sure where that is, but
That I can
Neither do I.
definitely handle the so it's from here that since it is a off time night, that I do want to put an end in it here, but I will say that each of you as a group make landfall back on the Sword Coast.
I had one.
I do want to
Huh?
prepare his body at some point.
Well, yeah,
We can do that next week. That's fine.
depending on how much preparation you're trying to do, because I mean, I happen to know what Anna's wishes would be, so I'm not sure exactly how final it's going to get, but I mean, do whatever you'd like to do, and we will still describe that, but you know, what will be the journey to come.
I just know that I think Bertram would join him at some point, and there might be a conversation. So that might be for next week. That's fine with me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm saying I don't want to arrive just yet because I want to have a thing at that point.
I will at least give you the advance of, what will happen after your conversation is done. Like, once all conversations are done, even those we have to get next week, this will be my intro. It's important for me, at least.
Sure.
Okay.
When you arrive back to the Sword Coast, you'll make your way through the familiar streets of Neverwinter, just one soul more empty. Thoughts in your head of things you might tell Anna. Which one of you is going to tell Anna? And-
Colt.
Yeah. And has anyone cleaned the statue of Thane while you've been away? When you'd go back in to answer all of these questions, we see the Longshots villa from the outside. When a small black bird lands just on the statue of Thane's shoulder. And that's where we'll end tonight.
Wow. I do have a question for you, but it's not like super important.
Sure.
Well, it kind of is, but it's easier to resolve next week. I just wanted to not forget about it is all. That's why.
Okay, go ahead.
So how long is the ride from the ship to back?
About an hour.
An hour?
Yep.
Okay, so then never mind. Okay. Because I'm thinking
short rest time.
well,
Mhm.
no, so okay, wait. So okay, because for me a long rest only has to be 4 hours.
Yep.
And I don't have to I don't even have to be asleep for that. I can be awake doing nothing. So, but it's not. I didn't stay for that. Like I haven't had. Like I'm not full rested. It wouldn't
Okay.
have been enough time. Like it wouldn't have been enough time,
I
right?
would have thought short
Correct.
rest would be good for a warlock anyway.
A short rest
Yep.
Are
is
you
4
able to
hours.
short rest?
Short rest is
Well,
4
no,
hours.
a short rest is a short rest, which is an hour, but a long rest for you is 4 hours.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Alien would be able to short rest, right?
Yeah.
So do
yeah.
I get any spell slots back for a short
Yeah,
rest?
That's the
because you're a
whole warlock
warlock.
thing.
That's the whole deal.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna ask.
I've never short rested before as a warlock. I'm not kidding. We've always
Oh
had.
my god, that sucks for you.
I know.
Man,
Okay, wait.
yeah,
so does
that's
that mean?
literally okay. So warlocks get screwed on spell slots,
Yeah,
unlike the
yeah.
other casters. But the difference there is you get them back after an hour of sitting there doing
Okay.
nothing.
So I get all them back.
Yeah.
Okay, so after we can do this next week. We don't have to do this week. But after an hour of doing nothing and sitting there in silence, he would have wanted to scry to find Ezekiel. Okay, out of character, I know he's probably dead. I don't care.
That would give
don't
Elliot
care.
confirmation that he's dead. Absolutely.
Yes, so he would have. Okay, so he's still not going to believe that. He's in denial.
Well,
Okay, we'll all be there for Alien while he comes
This
to terms with
this
that.
is his way of coping with it. I tried to think about how is he going to cope with this. He's just not. He's going to think that it's.
I'm free to answer any more questions you may have or connections you want to link up after this.
That's all I wanted to.
So
That's all I wanted.
next week we'll have Colt and Bertram work on Meow's
Yeah.
body for a little bit. Okay.
Yep. I don't want to cut any conversations too short as we are getting close to the end of the night. Wanted you guys to
Oh,
have more
good.
time to elaborate.
We had a
So,
lot tonight. That was good.
Indeed. Colt,
Okay.
go ahead and lead us out.
Okay. Next week, how will Anna take the news of Meow's death? Hey, what happened to Meow's daughter? What's going on with that? Who is this big bad on the horizon? And so Bertram Reynolds is with the Longshots now. You may notice the new picture on the overlay. Yep, that's him. That's Bertram Reynolds. And it turns out Bertram Reynolds
Barbarian.
is the father of Rue. Holy moly. And hey, Colt seems to have a pocket nuclear bomb in his pocket. All that and more on next week's Longshots Dungeons and Dragons on
Woo.
Wednesday.
Good night,
Yay.
folks.
We are going to raid Nerd
Bye
Logic
bye.
who's doing something, but we're gonna
I
read
was
them now.
doing something.
We love when folks are doing something.
Not sure. It says V Rising. No idea what that means. But
That's a game.
it's a game. I'm old. All right, we'll see you next week.